Yeah, as I put it, it positions the teacher as the primary learner, as it says, with that, having a focus question. Okay? And I said, what does this evidence mean? It said, if the observed teacher creates the focus question, then they become the primary learner, which means the observation is more meaningful to that observed teacher. Okay, in the long run, because they've controlled it, they've controlled what's being observed. And I said, in that case, this allows the observed teacher to make more meaningful goals, because the data is more meaningful. If the data is more meaningful, they're able to create meaningful goals and hopefully be able to make more meaningful changes in their classroom. Yeah. But as we were saying, in our last question though too is, the person who's doing the observing also learns. That's what's great about this. Not only is the teacher who's being observed, because the focus questioning helps them, but someone who's doing the observing, we're not just not learning either. Because we're observing other things besides the focus question. So I know I've learned watching the other teachers. So I think it's beneficial for both parties, and these POPs.
Yeah, you're either going to get a positive or a negative, whether it's learning something negative or something positive.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I like the question because how can I more effectively speak aloud, for the math part. But I like that because it came up with a focused question instead of like, okay, I want you to. I know there are questions like, okay, do I say my learning target enough, or do I do this, or do I come back to it, or anything like that. They were simple, easy questions and not deep thinking questions. I think if we go more in depth on a focused question, really construct those deeper.
I understand what you're saying. So maybe what we can do is maybe change it up next year, where sometimes we do some of our POPs with our departments. You can get maybe in some of those deep focus questions with someone from your department when you guys know your own material so well. That might be a reason maybe we can start doing some POPs with our departments. Yeah.
Because you can always have pedagogy no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what subject.
Yeah, but when it comes to actual instruction in the classroom, it's kind of nice to see each other. Because at least
I completely agree.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a math person observe me than a non-math person. Gives me better feedback
on when it comes to that. But someone who doesn't teach math maybe be able to give you a different perspective, which all of a sudden you never have thought of before. You can go, oh well, that's a good point. So that's why I'm saying it's good to have both.
Right.
To have that. But I think what you're talking about, that focus question for your class, I think that observation with someone from your department definitely help you with that.
Right.